So, how does a hands-on craftsman, someone who really learned the ropes in the tough, demanding world of the Yukon, end up becoming a major player in the luxury home market in southern Ontario? Well, that's what we're digging into today. We're looking at the story of EMP Contracting, a company that has totally reinvented itself, mixing 3 decades of pure grit with some seriously impressive 21st century tech.
All right, so here's how we're going to break down this incredible journey. We'll start at the very beginning with the founder's hands-on roots. Then we'll see how that expertise grew into a real company. After that, we'll track their big leap into the luxury market. And, this is the important part, we'll get into the technical mastery that makes it all work. And finally, we'll look at what the company looks like today.
Okay, so first up, the foundation. To really get what makes this company tick, you have to go back to the beginning. And let me tell you, this is a story that doesn't start in some fancy boardroom. Nah, it starts right on the job site.
Just look at this timeline for a second. It really tells a story of ambition, doesn't it? The whole thing kicks off way back in 1993, with the founder just learning his craft. Then, fast forward 8 years to 2001, and boom, he builds his first custom home. That's a huge milestone. By 2009, EMP Contracting is officially born. You know, this isn't just a list of dates. It's proof of slow, steady, deliberate growth, from one guy with a hammer to a leader in luxury construction.
And I love this quote, This is from the founder's original portfolio, and you can just feel the authenticity. It's not corporate speak. It's personal, it's passionate, it gives you a real sense of a long journey, one that built up a ton of practical, real-world knowledge about how this industry actually works.
All right, let's move on. So, how do you take all that individual experience and turn it into an actual company? A business that wasn't just versatile, but one that had some really clear and, frankly, forward-thinking ideas right from the start.
I mean, seriously, look at this list. The range is just incredible. This was not a company that just did one thing. We're talking decks, fences, full-on home builds, and, you gotta love this, even pet houses and kennels. It just goes to show you that they had the fundamental skills to tackle pretty much any construction challenge you could throw at them. And get this, even in its early days, they had this remarkably forward-thinking idea. This wasn't some marketing gimmick. Think about it. Back in the early 2000s, this kind of environmental promise just wasn't the norm. This green guarantee proves that EMP Contracting was way ahead of the curve, building a sense of responsibility right into its DNA from the very beginning.
And that brings us to the company's biggest shift. This is really the turning point. The moment the craftsman puts down the old tools, picks up the new ones, and steps right into the digital age to become a master builder for a whole new market. This slide right here, it says it all. The contrast is just perfect. On the left, you've got the old identity, Eric the Craftsman. Love the slogan, by the way. It's quirky, it's hands-on. Then on the right, the new identity, EMP Contracting, Inc. The tagline is polished, ambitious. It's the whole business evolution right there in front of you, showing a clear, strategic move to capture that high-end, bespoke home market.
So if you're going to make a claim to be a luxury builder today, how do you actually back that up? Well, a huge piece of their strategy is what I'd call radical transparency. They did it by building a custom app that gives clients a direct, real-time window into their project's progress. But they didn't stop there. Oh no, they also brought in artificial intelligence, creating a design studio where clients can see these incredible photorealistic renderings of their ideas almost instantly. This is all about using cutting-edge tech to just completely elevate the client experience, right from day one.
And you might be thinking, okay, cool tech, but does it really matter? Well, the proof is right here. This testimonial doesn't just talk about the quality of the build. It specifically calls out the app and that feeling of peace of mind you get from being kept in the loop every single day. That's huge.
And it turns out it's not just the clients who've been noticing this transformation. The company started getting international recognition, winning this Build Excellence Award. That's a huge deal. It just proves there's real substance, real, validated quality behind the new brand. So, let's get to the heart of it. What's the most crucial point here? What really defines this new luxury identity for them? It's not about the fancy countertops or the trendy light fixtures. No, it's about what's behind the walls. And this is a powerful statement they're making. Their whole argument is that true, lasting quality, real luxury, isn't just about the stuff you can see. It's about a deep, almost obsessive commitment to the technical standards that make sure a home is safe, efficient, and built to last for generations.
Now, I know your eyes might glaze over looking at a list like this, but trust me, these aren't just buzzwords. Take the National Building Code, for example. That's not just some friendly guide. It's this incredibly dense, complex rulebook for everything from structural integrity to fire safety. By mastering these codes, they're making sure their homes aren't just beautiful, but that they're fundamentally safe, durable, and built to the absolute highest standard possible. So, let's pull all these threads together. What does this whole journey, from the Yukon to the luxury market, from a craftsman to an innovator, what does it all mean for a client today? Well, it's basically the best of both worlds.
It means you're getting all the latest digital tools, the AI design studio, the client portal, all that cool stuff. But, and this is the key, it's all built on a rock-solid foundation of more than 30 years of real-world, hands-on, been there, done that construction experience.
Ultimately, the story of this company really leaves you with a big question to think about. For any project that's meant to last, whether it's a house or a business or anything else, the true strength is always in the foundation, whether that's experience or integrity or just a mastery of the rules. So it makes you think, what are you building on?